you played the last season?
I played the mole.
Oh, the mole, and you were the mole.
And I was the mole. So
how was that trying to keep that?
It was actually a lot harder than you think it would be. It's because you're the one bad guy in the whole scenario.
Like you don't have anybody else to lean on.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
There was no teamwork at all. So it was me against all the other players, and it was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It really was. And so then you're trying to strategize, like, how can I throw this challenge without being super obvious? And I'll tell you what, I wasn't suited for it. I really wasn't. um, it was very hard for me, but I made some really good friends during that season that I will never forget. And it was a lot of fun. It really was. And I don't want to be the bad guy in any season going forward. I really don't.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah. How about you, Adam? Have you played before?
I've never played any of Phil's games. I'm currently playing some game that's through like group chat, so there's no like video messages or anything like that. It's okay, but you don't really get to like talk to anyone, so you don't really get like all you see is like we do these little quizzes and stuff. So there's not much to go on to try and figure out who's who, you know. So I'm excited to play this game. Yeah. I'm if any of you three are traders, I'm gonna beg for you guys, let me have this experience. Let me try and enjoy it a little bit. This is my first time.
I can absolutely. I swear on my heart right now, I did not receive a message. I did not receive an email. I am a faithful. Guarantee you.
Same. I kept 1,000,000% faithful.
Yes.
Yeah, I kept on looking in my mailbox, like going back and forth.
I had to confirm.
I did the same. Yeah.
I had to confirm with Phil what email I provided.
I
couldn't remember.
We provided it a while ago too, so like I was like,
exactly
the wrong email.
And I looked at my messenger, but
in the background.
Yeah, he actually did I put my mic on? Yeah, he actually.
Yes.
I looked at my messenger, and I saw that he actually saw my previous message right there. So I was like, no, he knows my messenger, and he's not sending me any messages. So.
Yeah. Yeah. What room were you just in, Matt?
I was in. Let me see if I can see the brandy room. I was in the cognac room. The cognac.
Yeah, anything suspicious going on in there?
No, I mean, kind of just people talking about like, you know, what's basically going to remove them from being like a traitor, you know, basically pleading their case why they're faithful. So
yeah,
me personally, I'm a faithful, and you guys are like well off having me as a faithful because I'm actually really good at comps, so I could definitely help you guys out, bring that money in for whoever's meant to win. Hopefully it's us. So that's my case.
Yeah, I'm the same.
Did any of you actually watch the Faithful or the Traitors on TV?
Yes. Like the show?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've seen the show. I've seen all of the US, and I just started the UK one.
I use my VPN to watch all of them. I think I've watched pretty much all of them. Maybe not I didn't like the New Zealand one. It was too low budget, you know.
The New Zealand one too?
Yeah, I think there's New Zealand, Australia, Canada, Britain. Obviously, I like the British one because I'm British, and the host Claudia is someone that like has been on TV like my whole life. So it's cool to see her. She's kind of been a presenter that was never like a major person. So this show has finally given her like the chance to like break through. I think she's brilliant.
Awesome. I've never seen the British version either. I've only ever seen the Scottish version and the Canadian version.
The Scottish version would be the British one.
Is it the same? Okay.
Yeah.
But I thought it was like Alan something that hosted
US
it.
One. That's US.
Alan that's the American one.
That's the American one, but he's Scottish.
But he's Scottish, but it's the American version.
Yeah, I think because it's filmed in Scotland, they had him, and his accent is really exaggerated. in the American one. He doesn't usually talk that much with a Scottish accent. It's much.
No.
Yeah.
He rolls
Okay.
his R's so bad. It's just
A traitor, right? When he says the word traitor,
Right.
I
Oh my
can't.
God. Right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's cool.
Oh,
He's
he
cool
is
though.
very
I
dramatic.
actually I like him as an actor. I'm a big comic book nerd, and he played
Nightcrawler.
Yes.
Yes.
Nightcrawler. He's going to be playing Nightcrawler again too in the
Yes,
new
that's what I
Avengers
heard
movie.
too.
So
I know,
Yeah,
big
I'm a total
collector.
nerd too. Total nerd.
yeah, me too.
I
I
love
love all
all
that stuff.
Marvel
I'm actually
movies.
excited that
Hell
The
yeah.
Last of Us is coming back tonight.
Melissa, you said you
Okay.
like Marvel movies too?
Absolutely.
What's your favorite
I
one?
love that.
Ooh, my favorite Marvel movie?
Yeah.
I gotta say Endgame was really good. I did like all the characters being on the same movie
Right.
and
I have
watching
to
it and
agree.
everything.
I
I
have to
thought it was
agree.
amazing.
See,
Endgame was amazing.
I prefer Infinity War to Endgame. I
Yeah,
think just
I
because it was the
Understandable.
first, just because it came first, and to see everyone together for the first time, like in that, and there was quite a few big moments
Yeah.
in Infinity War. Yeah, I'm a big Captain America nerd. My favorite, so like the Captain America movies. I
Dude,
didn't like the new one, but
you're speaking my language, man. I love Cap.
yeah, Cap
Yeah,
is the
I'm not a
man.
big I mean, like, I love Cap, but I'm not a big. I watched the newest Captain America, and I'm just like, still don't know
Yeah.
how the Falcon can turn into Captain America.
Yeah, it's not Captain America, and it's just Rogers, right?
Oh,
yeah. I mean, and it's like, I know here in the US we have to be so race and gender sensitive,
Right.
but these are characters from our childhood that all of a sudden are just changing, and it can be difficult to deal with. It
Like
really is.
I think it's good to do that, but I also think just create characters that are new and original that are gonna encompass those people instead of, that's why I like Black Panther. Black Panther was such a great movie,
oh,
and it
that's
really it
awesome.
really was. And
Yeah.
to have a
Wakanda
superhero that was
forever.
I mean it was a great movie. The second one too, actually. I like both of those.
Yeah,
Incredible.
I love Harry Potter, and
What's
yeah,
your house? What's your house, Melissa?
I'm Gryffindor. Sorry.
Same.
Yay, Gryffindor.
I unfortunately I'm Hufflepuff.
No,
Okay.
not
like
unfortunately.
Hufflepuff.
That's great.
I took the
Love
test.
Hufflepuffs.
We like
They're
Hufflepuff.
good.
Wait,
They're
Tina,
doing
Tina, what are
the
you?
TV
What's your
series
Harry
now,
Potter
Harry
house?
Potter, and they're making Snape black. Nothing against black people, but I mean, he's Snape and he's white and pale and gross looking on TV. That's what he's supposed to be in the series. Not some hot
Right.
black guy.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, that's what they're doing, right? They're changing up. There was another. I think Hagrid too is going to be different.
Was there
Very-
was there race and ethnicity in the book though? I don't
Yeah,
remember
like-
reading that there
Not
was.
really.
I think the
Seems like
way that he's
Shacklebolt is the
described.
black
Well, they can
guy.
make it anything they want, can't they?
Yeah, I think the way he's
Common.
described,
Absolutely.
like in the play, The Cursed Child, Hermione isn't ever really explained. They just say she has like frizzy hair and stuff. So in the play of The Cursed Child, she was in Britain. She was played by a black woman, and that was fine because they never.
Yeah.
But I think Snape, they actually describing him as being pale and snake-like and stuff.
Exactly.
So yeah,
Do.
Yeah, some people are, some people aren't. I'm sure. Yeah.
yeah. It doesn't really matter to me. In all honesty, like it's not something that really bothers me.
But I mean, if they wanted to be
You know-
truer to the books, I guess.
What makes me laugh was when Disney just redid the new Little Mermaid, and everyone's like, "Oh, you can't have a black Little Mermaid. She's a fucking mermaid. Like,
Oh,
she
no,
could-
you mean
they're
Snow
not real.
White.
Like, they could
Snow
say, who
White.
cares what color she
Yeah.
is? Like, they're so
Right?
stupid.
Yeah.
She's a mermaid. Like, mermaids aren't
Also,
real. It
the
doesn't matter where she's.
Original movie still exists, guys. So you can just watch that if that's what you want. Like,
Right.
Right. Why is it
who,
such a
who
big problem?
cares what the new one? Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
so many people get so butthurt about stuff,
They
and
do.
I hate that. I hate that everybody like it's like you see something like that and people are like, oh, you're being woke. It's the new phrase, and that phrase really, really bothers me when people say that. I'm like, just shut up.
No, I
Like
get
it's
you.
not being woke. It's being inclusive. Like it's not.
Mhm.
It's thinking
very-
about all of us. It's thinking about everyone. Taking everybody out. Absolutely.
Right, two different things.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And I'm sorry, I'm gonna say this right now. I'm not a Harry Potter person. I'm House Stark. from
That's
Game of
okay.
Game of
Thrones.
Okay.
Thrones.
That's
Yes.
okay.
Yes.
Game of Thrones. I could also talk about that all day long. I'm also
yes.
House Stark all the way through.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
I don't know. I love dragons though. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
I
pop
didn't-
Yes.
into another room, y'all.
All right, Matt.
Okay.
Same.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, I should do that too.
I'm gonna get one of those new dire wolves they're like pumping out.
Did you see
they're-
that? Yeah. That's so cool, right?
Oh, I know. And all these
Right.
people are like all controversial about it. Like, oh, those aren't really dire wolves. They're not, 95% gray. Well, I don't care.
Yeah, they look
I saw
cool,
myself
right?
a dire wolf.
Right. I'm gonna go and join another room too, guys. I'll see you in a bit.
All right.
All right, where do I go?
I got moved to the whiskey bar.
I got moved to the whiskey bar too.
I like the whiskey bar.
It's just us. I just jumped to the other room and it's people I hadn't spoken to yet. So
Yeah.
oh
No,
wow.
same.
And I just asked some like questions, like some investigative questions, and then they're like pulled me
Absolutely.
out. So it looks like I'm just going around and like digging. Anthony said that he confirmed that there was like one traitor last time pretty much, and then but they only started with 9 players or 10 players, so
Really?
that
I don't
makes
know.
more
I honestly have
sense.
no
Yeah.
idea. Yeah, I guess one trader.
14 this season, so
I wonder if he picked 3 then.
so I know it's purely speculative, but I feel like there's maybe like 2 and then like one gets recruited early on or something. So
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything? Anyone acting differently, or I don't know anybody really, but still.
No, I don't know anybody really well, and I haven't noticed anybody be really different.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know.
I mean,
Everybody.
hopefully our voting block keeps us safe, but
I'm
who
hoping
knows?
so too. I'm hoping so too because this really is anybody's game tonight. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, I know. I mean, I really wish I was a trader, to be honest with you. I don't know what I put on the application, but I feel like I'd probably be banished early anyway. So he
Really?
because I won the mole the last game. I wasn't the mole, but I won
Yeah.
the mole. So people like just I don't know are always suspicious of me. I kind of like better at like games that I just play by myself. But so I'm like, yeah, I feel like it was probably better that I am not, and then the only thing I can hope for is that like someone who likes me is not going to murder me. So
Yeah. Yeah. That's kind
um,
of what I'm trying to go for. I know my game was a little weak in Survivor and I didn't talk as much as I maybe should have, but I was just so new. The way like Phil did an amazing job on how it played and everything like that.
mhm.
It was again just new and kind of didn't grasp it fast enough. But I think this time around I've gone through a couple of games, so I think I kind of got more of a hang of it.
Yeah.
I hope so anyway.
Yeah, we had some returnees in my Survivor season, and I was like, there was just no way I could win with them around. They made it to like the top 2 of them made it to like the top 3 or something. I mean, I was like 7th place maybe, but um, they were so ingrained with everyone else there that it was just really
It
impossible.
becomes harder.
Yeah,
So
it's so hard.
I like that Phil purposely tried to cast people that
Yeah, there's a
don't.
lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like a new crew, and I think that's awesome because then it makes it more complex and I don't know, maybe even more fair. To be honest,
Well, it's just more fun, I think, for me anyway. Like, it's just like, I would rather play with, and I played with Tina only once, so I actually don't know Tina too well, but
yeah,
I like when it's newer, not someone I've played with like 3 times
yeah,
because um, especially in a Traitors game, because I don't know you, so it's like I get to like assess and I can see if you're being suspicious, or I can see if you're, whatever. So, and if I was a
Yeah, I get
traitor,
what
I
you're
could see
saying
that you're
because
being like, if I was a traitor, I can be like, okay, well, I can fool you maybe because you don't know who I am, like, you know what I mean? And if I was a faithful, I
Exactly.
can dig deeper. So, I like the
Yeah.
new group of people for Traitors. Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely agree with that because I think the one of the 2 seasons I played Survivor, it was kind of the same boat. Everybody knew everybody, and it was just easy pickings.
What place did you get, or
Um,
roughly?
one I was voted out first
Oh
in the one.
no!
I know
Oh
it was
no!
so
That's
upset. I really hope it doesn't
oh
happen.
no! That's
So I was
terrible.
voted out first, and then my one game I made it halfway. I got voted out halfway in. There was a lot of players in that one. How many were there? I think like 16 players. Like,
Oh yeah, I think I can't remember. It's been a few years, but I think we started off at like 20 something. I think there
yeah,
was a lot of players in my season too. Tina, you've
exactly.
played once or twice Survivor, Phil's Survivor.
I probably played 5 or 6 times.
Oh wow.
Um,
Was there a lot of
yeah.
people in your seasons?
My very first season, there was a bunch, and we were from all over the globe. Um, oh,
Oh,
okay.
oh my
Talk to you later.
gosh. We get our
Yeah,
challenge
bye
now.
guys.
Yay.
Yeah, crap.